What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fort Myers, Florida. We're gonna drive right through Fort Myers on US 41 on this hot day. The thermostat's at 96 degrees. Take a look at downtown in that direction. Fort Myers. Let's do it. The city of Fort Myers, or as the locals would call it, Fort Myers. Yes, it feels so good to be here. So many memories. So many memories in Fort Myers. The coconut trees and the shiny buildings. We're heading south on US 41. This is the main artery to the city. This is kind of like the US 41 of US 41s right here. We're heading south. Just entered the mainland. From the bridge to the right of us, which is the west, you have some fancy little neighborhoods, all little fancy little neighborhoods, and to the left it's kind of some inner city areas. So you have a contrast here with the left side of the road being more working class and the right side of the road being more retirees and hipsters and stuff like that. People who think their poop don't stink because they got a little yuppie little car like that and on their way to Starbucks. This is where the homeless camps used to be. Looks like they cleaned it up. I think the people are still homeless. They're just homeless somewhere else. Supposedly they were supposed to give them housing, weren't they?
I think so.
There used to be homeless camps right there, but I think they've relocated them. Where they went. Supposedly they're gonna temporarily house the people or something. I'm not sure. Hasn't this stretch been under construction forever?
I think it was under construction when I was in high school.
Yeah. So now to the left is Dunbar, Hanson. This is Canal Street right here. It's pretty much the hood. From there, that way starts the hoods. On the right side are some more affluent areas, eventually heading towards McGregor. It's fancier. Fort Myers is known as the city of palms because they use their palms to slap people with the palm of their hands. Ha! Give me my money.
Don't you see all the palm trees?
You think that's why it's called the city of palms?
Yes.
I thought it was because they were slapping people.
No.
Ha! That city. That's not why it's called the city of palms?
No.
So they're referring to actual palm trees.
Yes.
Okay. Fort Myers has the largest Korean population in the country. That's undisputable. I mean, if anybody wants to dispute that, there's something wrong with them. I'm not even going to try to dispute that. They have the largest Korean population of any city in Florida and in the country. There's a large Korean population here, right, Katie? Try to dispute that with me. These are facts. Facts. Google it.
No.
Google it. Hey Siri, how many Koreans are there in Fort Myers?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many Koreans are there in Fort Myers. Check it out.
The best Korean food in the world. There's one Korean restaurant. These people got to get their game up. 50,000 Koreans here and there's only one Korean restaurant. What a dang shame, huh? You think they'd have businesses by now.
No, babe.
What's up? Don't dispute this with me,
I'll
women.
dispute a lot
I know
of
what I'm
things
talking about. You don't know about nothing. Fort Myers is known as the Korean capital of Korea. There's Koreans everywhere. Look at the Korean flag right there. There's two Korean flags right there. When I told you, did I tell you?
That's a Puerto Rican restaurant.
Korean flag right there.
Puerto Rican
There's
restaurant.
two flags. One's for North Korea. The other one's for South Korea.
No, they're both for Puerto Rico.
You're blind.
You are the one who's
That's
blind.
a Korean flag, and they weren't both Puerto Rican.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't. There was a South Korean and then there was a North Korean. You want to go back?
Yes.
You want to go back? You're telling me they're both the same, right?
Yes.
Those flags were both the same, right?
Yep.
How much you want to bet on that? I'll go back. I don't care about our destination. I'll drive back.
Oh.
Okay, so one was blue and the other one was red. So how can they both be the same, Katie?
Nah.
Huh?
Puerto Rico and Cuba.
North Korea and South Korea. Like I told you, there's a bunch of
No.
Koreans here. This place is full of Koreans. Why do you bring peanuts in the house?
It's not peanuts. It's cheese balls.
I'll show you. Why is there a guy with a peanut on it? Oh my gosh. That smells like crap. You're gonna eat that? Somebody just honked a horn at me.
Yeah.
Conmigo no. Que dejen la guapería. Any other facts about Fort Myers?
No.
Other than there's a bunch of Koreans here. They're everywhere.
That's what takes me back.
Playing the Korean music loud. Opening Korean restaurants. Taking all the... You just walk into a Ross or a Marshall's here. It's going to be packed with Koreans. Don't believe me? Well, then don't. Crap, there's a Korean restaurant right there. See, it says authentic Korean cuisine. Right there.
Yep.
Authentic Korean cuisine.
So I bought these cheese balls because I used to have
Watch
them
your
with
mouth.
my great grandmother
Watch your mouth.
in her kitchen,
Watch your mouth.
and we'd spend time together to share
Dude,
it
that smells...
with him.
What the
And
crap?
he
I ain't
is
putting that
like
crap
that.
in my mouth. You know my grandma used to make me café con leche. We're about to have café con leche every day of the week for the rest of our lives.
No,
Do you see how that smells like?
it smells good.
It smells like my feet.
It smells like cheese.
It smells like my feet, bro. Like I feel like I need to wash my feet. When you open that drawer, I was like, man, I need to wash my feet, bro.
It tastes good.
It smells like my feet after wearing, like, remember those, like, one time I bought a pair of leather sandals
Yeah.
in the summer? That's what it smells like, you know, like
It
feet.
smells and tastes like crap macaroni and cheese.
Pestacicote, eso tiene pestacicote, ¿no?
You know I don't understand you right now.
Pestacicote, tiene peste India grill. Eso tiene pestacicote, ¿no?
So good.
You don't see what it smells like? It smells like...
It smells
my
good.
feet. It smells like my feet if I wore like sandals that were made out of leather for a week.
It smells like
In the
cheese.
hot summer heat and then like walked for miles through Israel or something. Like
Tastes good. It smells
if I went
good.
to a desert country or something, like if I went to like Ethiopia wearing leather shoes and wore them for a month, non-stop, even when I slept, that's what the thing smells like.
You're being a jerk about a memory I had that was nice. With someone.
That's a good memory?
Yes.
Eating potatoes that smell like feet? Ow! I mean, what is that anyways? Like, what is that made of? Cheetos. What are Cheetos?
Corn.
Corn? That's actually made of corn.
Yes.
Cheetos are actually made of corn.
This isn't Cheetos.
They crash right there.
cornmeal.
Welcome to Florida.
Yellow cornmeal.
Why don't you just eat a corn nugget? It's fresh. Este tipo con su guagua atravesada. Hit me, go ahead. Me fajo contigo, chico. I'm not afraid of the Lee County Jail. Aquí que se atraviese conmigo, le atraveso la cara. Serio, sí. Si soy un médico en Cuba, serio. All these people con su guapería conmigo, driving por aquí con guapería. No. Esto acabado, ¿no? Prime Rib Tuesday. That's a steakhouse. Cool. Is that new?
No, my mom tried to take me there a while ago.
Okay. Why didn't you guys invite me?
We didn't end up going because she couldn't figure out how to get in there.
That's garbage. So you and your mom were gonna go to a steakhouse without me?
Yeah.
You can't be doing stuff like that behind my back.
We ended up going to Perkins.
You guys are full of crap. You would have gone to a steakhouse without me. Hey, maybe there's some rentals here in Pine Manor. I'm so desperate I would actually move to Pine Manor at this point. We have found nothing on the market anywhere. Everything we found is our price range is like there's something tremendously wrong with it. Like it's like there's like we went to look at one house in North Fort Myers, and there was like the cops were at the house we were going to. Like I was like, oh, I'm so desperate. I would literally. I think a while back there was a house here in Primary.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's sold or not.
Probably.
I would literally.
Like,
I would. I'm so desperate. I would literally like either rent or buy here. Not even joking. Look for sale signs, for rent signs. Like that's literally how desperate I am right now. There's like nothing in our price range down here. Nothing. Y ahora viene este tipo con tremenda guapería. Hace ser loco conmigo. What's that sign say?
What was that?
So is it a house for sale or?
I can't tell. It's too small. It's right there.
What's that sign say? Is it a house for
I
sale?
can't read it.
What's it say?
It's in Spanish.
Say, maybe wait. I think that's. I don't know what it says. Whatever it was on that street, so we'll come back. I don't know what it said. Bro, that stuff smells like my feet.
It smells good. It smells like cheese.
You like that smell?
Yeah.
Dang, I'll stop wearing shoes. I'll stop washing my feet, man. I had no idea you like that thing. I mean, if I knew that was nostalgic, I would have stopped washing my feet a long time ago. So what's that sign say right there? We buy junk cars. I thought the city picked up stuff if you put it by the road here.
I thought they did too.
They used to or no? Literally like for sale or for rent. I would literally rent out here right now. Best thing about it, nobody would come bother us because they'd be too scared to come back in here.
Yeah.
This is a hood for real out here. I mean, this out here is like the hood for real, for real. Which is fine because we kind of grew up in places like this. We went to school with half the people out here.
Yep.
Not even a for rent sign or for sale sign or nothing. Dang, bro.
I think it was Park Meadows that charging people.
I mean, yeah, your school bus used to come through this area, didn't it?
Park Meadow.
Right across on the other side of this road, on the back side of this, right?
Yeah.
Dude, look at that. Look at that Escalade right there.
Yeah.
They got white walls on it. That thing looks so fresh. I think I've seen that on the internet. They got white walls on it. That thing is so fresh, bro. They got the black headlights, the chrome grille. There's gotta be something for rent out here. It's just like a Rosemary, but with more crime. You know how hot it is to be walking around this time of day?
I know.
Like, bro, like, seriously. It's hot. Thermostat says 95 degrees. I don't even know how our camera's still recording. At any moment, it's gonna freeze and say the temperature's too hot. Let me see. Air conditioner facing up. Well, it's just kind of like Rosemary and Bonita or Royal Cove or something like that. It's kind of just like a hood.
Yeah.
Like a regular softest Florida hood.
Yeah.
The parties in here are incredible during the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, we came through on Friday night, like, everybody was like partying and stuff. Yeah, bloody.
It was a little crazy.
Last time we were here, there was a few for rent signs.
Yeah.
There's one house in the market. There's a house in the market right now.
Start out.
Big party here already. Look. Dang, it's a lot of people. What is it like? Isn't like COVID like ravaging right now
Yeah.
in Florida?
I don't
It's
know
like a
what that
neighborhood
is.
get together. I don't know what it is. It's a big get together. Neighborhood get together.
They're all staring at one direction.
I don't know. What's the party about, bro? What's good, bro? What's the party about?
Hey, we're giving away a bunch of stuff for kids.
Yeah.
And we're preaching the gospel. We're putting with a church.
Oh, church. Okay, I
It's
get
all
it, bro.
free.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to participate,
I'm working, but I appreciate it, man.
okay, God bless you guys.
Ahora el vato. Gracias. Free stuff, man. Free stuff. Oh, you car cars. That's a lot of people, bro. Like, you know, like with COVID as high as it is right now, that is insane to gather with people with that many groups. I mean, we're not crazy, but we're not. You don't gather in a group of 10,000 people these days.
Or even 100.
You just don't. Like, it's bad right now in Florida. It's higher now than it's ever been, and it's a new variant that's out there that's like stronger and more contagious and deadlier. People don't have any common sense, bro. What are you doing for the community? Getting everybody sick? That many people get together. Right now, on a daily basis, 1 out of 500 people is being hospitalized on a daily basis in Florida. If they got 500 people there, that means somebody there today is going to get hospitalized, which means they're going to get 10 other people sick. It's ridiculous. And what I've noticed, a lot of people, when they start wearing a mask, it's because they feel like they're sick already. Like, a lot of people you see wearing masks, if you pay attention to most people wearing masks, it's because they got, and there's another code going around that, because I know a lot of people are getting this other thing that's going around right now too. And that one, they go get tested for it and it shows something negative. There's some other crap going around too. It's pretty bad. So it's about a 2-week virus. Ain't gonna catch me in one of those crowds. It's like people have chosen, like, I'm not even getting into that. Not even worth getting into. Me personally, I'm not ridiculous. Never been ridiculous. But you're not stupid either, you know, like you're not, you use common sense. Common sense doesn't mean you have to wear a mask in your car. Or if you walk into a store, I don't wear a mask in a store.
Or in your house,
or in your house or something. I'm not ridiculous with it, but I'm not gonna go hang out with 500 people crammed up against each other right now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous to wear it in your house, in your bedroom, and because if you roll over with a mask on,
that car's got a carbon fiber fender. That's odd. It's a Lexus. I mean, everybody has. There's people who have medical conditions and whatever.
Yeah.
You understand whatever. Okay, you know. You don't know what type of health things people got going on.
Yeah.
But you can't be to one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
Common sense. Now, if you're vulnerable, you have a compromise, whatever, then common sense would tell you that you need to be extremely careful. So if somebody's health, you know, is in bad shape, common sense, you want to be as absolutely careful as possible.
Yeah. And with this wave, it's different because, you know, adults can go get vaccinated, but if you're under 12, it's different.
Yeah. You gotta use common sense. People have no common sense. For one, people don't even think for themselves.
Yeah.
Depending on whatever their political views are, that determines what their health resolution is for. That's ridiculous. You're gonna let your political affiliation determine what you do with your health? What type of moron are you? That's not a political decision. That's a health decision. Common sense. You're gonna let. It's just people have no common sense anymore. New York! New York! Que vuelta city! Sorry, I got excited. New York. And it's not New York, it's New York. It's with an L, there ain't no R up in there. New York. If you throw an R in there, you don't even know what you're talking about. I saw a real New Yorker yesterday in Cape Coral. Did you notice when we left the restaurant where we had lunch? There was like a real New Yorker. Like, he was like wearing like a white dress shirt, sitting outside with like this Italian haircut.
Yeah.
You know, he had the Italian slick hair. Then he was smoking a Cuban cigar. like the way he was sitting was like the most gangster, like I don't know, like he had like the most gangster presence about him.
Yeah.
And he was like wearing a gold chain and a gold bracelet.
Uh-huh.
And he was like on the phone. He had like the top button on his shirt open so the hair would pop out.
Yep, I saw that.
You saw that guy?
Yeah.
And he was like, there was a Mercedes Benz there, like a black Mercedes Benz. You knew that was his car.
Yep.
And he was on the phone. I'm from New York. How's Benny and Tony? Look, I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You already know. Benny better have my money, or I'm gonna send Tony out there. And you know Tony doesn't play. I sat down with you and your mother, and we had coffee together in New York. I understood we had a relationship. It was one of those strange conversations. Like, this is a real New Yorker. Like, I'm not talking like the ones that drive around in Subarus and have, you know. I'm talking like a real New Yorker. Like, this is the type of New Yorker you don't honk your horn at. Because like 99% of New Yorkers here, they're not real New Yorkers.
Yeah.
What, we gotta go to Walmart?
Yeah.
Are we near it yet?
Close. It's gonna be on the left.
You know, like a real New Yorker. Like, I'm not talking driving around in a Subaru and buying a condo. I'm talking about like, you know, with like an Italian last name, a black Mercedes Benz. He's on the phone with Tony and Vinny, talking about, you know how I am when it comes to business. I shouldn't even have to tell you this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like real New Yorkers, like not the fake ones they be sitting over here. I'm talking about this guy was like an authentic New Yorker. Like if you ask this guy what the best sandwich in New York was, he'd be like, my mother made it. You're never gonna have another sandwich like that in your life. You heard me, son? Like a real New Yorker. Like a real New Yorker. He was sitting outside of a Cuban restaurant, smoking a Cuban cigar,
Yeah.
on the phone with Vinny and Tony. That's a real New Yorker. He's worried about the feds. He lives in a big house. He can't tell his mother what he does for a living. No, mother, I'm a businessman. Oh, no, mama. Oh, no, mom, I would never do that. No, mom, they're just jealous. You know I'm a businessman. His mom's on the phone like, you didn't even finish high school.
Yeah.
Like, no, mother. You know I'm a businessman from New York. You know I have a business, mother. You better find out where you're getting all this money from. You stupid, you don't even finish school. No, mother, I'm a businessman. You know I like business. Man, a real New Yorker. Why don't we get real New Yorkers? Why don't they start sending us the real New Yorkers?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that sit outside of a cafe every day for 3 hours. And make... That's a real New Yorker. This guy's really from New York. You don't have to ask him or see his Subaru. You just gotta see him and be like, dude, this guy's a real New Yorker. And people are like, Jose, you don't like New York? No, I like New Yorkers. I like real New Yorkers. You know where they be getting real New Yorkers at, though? Like Spring Hill, for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Spring Hill. For some reason, there's like real New Yorkers in Spring Hill.
Yeah.
Remember, like when we first moved to Naples, like there used to be like old Italian people like everywhere. Like there was a lot of New Yorkers back then here.
Mm-hmm.
Like real New Yorkers, like they're all like Italians and crap. I think my first job in Naples was at Italian. One of my first jobs was at an Italian restaurant. There was a lot of Italian restaurants. They all closed and people moved out. That was weird. I remember like it used to be like a lot of old New Yorkers, like Italians and like that was like Naples 20 years ago. 15 years, 15, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There were real New Yorkers out here. But nowadays, it's just yuppie younger people. I miss those good old days. Got an email?
Oh, don't worry.
Whoa. It's 99 degrees. We're heading south. I pull up into this Walmart. And wow, my man. Hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling. I can't believe the phone hasn't like blown up yet. It's been a hot day. Can you imagine being on that lawnmower right now? 99 degrees. The metal in the car is 99 degrees. Can you imagine sitting there on that lawnmower with that weed eater and then the leaf blower? The smell of sweat when you hop in that car. 4 guys hop in that car. Everybody smells like sweat. You're only getting paid, what, $12 an hour? We buy houses. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do here in Walmart. Check it out from Fort Myers, Florida. Check it out.